So one of the biggest criticisms I get in my Piggy theory videos is that a lot of my theories are just absolutely bonkers. And well, yeah, you're probably right. A lot of them are pretty bonkers. Well, today we're going to be adding to the bonker list of Piggy theory videos because I'm going to be tackling probably one of the biggest Piggy myths and mysteries out there right now. And that is who exactly is behind the clown makeup in Chapter 9, well, Chapter 8, the Carnival Clown Skin. There has been so many videos made on the clown skin and who exactly it is. You may have seen a few of them, like this one right here. I'll put up a few thumbnails. There seems to be this giant theory that it's actually Pony, and we'll get into why a lot of people think that is. However, it isn't Pony. It's actually someone else that we'll talk about. I'll explain everything in this video, as always. Don't worry about that. And we're going to try to solve once and for all who exactly is behind the clown makeup. So let's go ahead. Let's get into this. Also want to throw in real quick, a lot of people have actually said that I'm like the Roblox Piggy version of MatPat, you know, the game theorist. You know, I love that. All right, I will gladly accept that badge of honor. So thank you for that. Also, real quick, I do want to remind you guys that the new Piggy update is actually coming out either tonight or tomorrow, and we're of course going to be streaming it like pretty much all day long. So make sure you guys are subscribed so you don't miss out on our live streams. We're gonna be doing Robux giveaways, and I don't know why I showed these on the screen. I just have a lot of Robux, and we're gonna be giving them away. So subscribe and come to my live streams. Come to my live streams. Get Robux here, kids. You want some Robux, kids? Here, I have a little bit of Robux, kids. Don't tell your parents. I'm gonna give you a little bit of Robux. Okay, come to my live stream. Meet me out behind Burger King. You know, after like 8, I'll give you a little bit of Robux, man. Anyway, let's get into this video because you guys probably like KreekCraft. All right, stop talking. Let's talk about this Clowny stuff. So let's do it. So before we talk about who Clowny actually is, I do want to tackle this giant myth that Clowny is actually Pony in disguise, and well, he's not. Okay, let me explain why. So there's this giant myth going around, especially on YouTube, that Clowny is actually Pony in disguise. And what it stems from is, well, in Peppa Pig, Clowny is actually, yeah, he is Pony. There is a Peppa Pig episode where Pony does in fact dress up in a clown outfit with clown makeup, and he appears to be Clowny. Obviously, it's up there on the screen so you guys can see it. And since Minitoon does draw a lot of inspiration from Peppa Pig, I mean, obviously it's Peppa Pig. It's a Peppa Pig game, I mean, obviously it draws inspiration from it. That's just pretty obvious. So a lot of people have made the connection that Pony is actually Clowny, especially because Pony does show up at the end of the chapter mysteriously. Oh, they're in the same place at the same time. How mysterious. The other comparison I see between these two is that their face shape is kind of similar in a way. For example, the hair could be covering up Pony's ears, and maybe that's why Clowny actually wears the hair on top of the head. And then the other big one is obviously the nose. Pony obviously has a pretty big nose, and well, you know, Clowny also has a really big red nose because he's a clown. So I mean, that's another factor. Also, the fact that Pony has flushed cheeks. He has little round spots on his cheek because he's always looking at Izzy, so he's always blushing. And well, if you look at Clowny, you'll see the exact same spots. Well, man, I guess that sells it. Pony is Clowny. No, he's not. I mean, I guess he could be, but I don't think it makes sense. I don't think Pony's a psychopathic, you know, clown. That doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, but maybe. I mean, I guess you could think that, but I have a better idea. What if I told you I know exactly who Clowny is? And no, it is not Zizzy's secret boyfriend lover that's actually a horse in a Roblox game called Piggy. It's not that. It's someone else. Someone that's actually not yet in the Piggy game yet, and probably for good reason, because they're actually already Clowny. So let's talk about it. So first, let's take a good look at Clowny. I'll put him up on the screen. So Clowny actually appears to be human, and obviously this is a little bit tough to tell because a lot of the animals in Piggy, well, they don't actually look like animals. They actually kind of just look like humans. Like, for example, Mousy is like a humanoid mouse, and you know, those don't really exist. So while it's entirely possible that Clowny is just some sort of human clown that went crazy or maybe got infected and worked at the carnival, I don't think it is, considering that we're the only human that is confirmed to be in the series so far, and literally every other character we have found is also an animal and not a human like us. So the chances of this being another human is very, very low, considering that we haven't ran into a single other human in the entire game. So I'm gonna say that Clowny is not a human just based on probability. It's probably not a human. Also, I'm pretty sure that Minitoon confirmed in a live stream. I don't have the clip, unfortunately, because it was like a 2-hour live stream, but I'm pretty sure he confirmed that we are the only human in the game. So he's not a human. So Clowny has to be an animal, probably wearing makeup, because that's what clowns do. So what kind of animal could Clowny be? So I mentioned this before, but the blue hair on top of Clowny's head, I believe believe there's actually ears in there, and the reason why he wears that hair there is simply because he wants to cover up the ears. When it comes to putting on makeup, a lot of it is down to actually covering up features that you have and making it look like different stuff. For example, wearing a bald cap to cover up your hair. So what, Clowny does here is he's wearing hair to cover up his, or I guess her, ears. Because it's never actually confirmed if it's a guy or a girl, so I guess it could technically be a girl too. And like mentioned before, Clowny does have these bright, puffy cheeks that extrude from his face, or her face, along with a big nose that he's covering up, or her, with a giant red nose that's a clown nose. So considering that it's no character that's already in the game, that means it has to be some sort of character from Peppa Pig. So what I did was I went through and I looked through every single Peppa Pig character that is not yet inside of the game. And what I found was actually a character that is actually very similar, almost identical to how Clowny is. And that character is Wendy Wolf. Now, I know you guys are thinking, holy snap, KreekCraft, this is again really bonkers. It's a wolf. Like, what the what? You gotta explain, KreekCraft. And yes, I will. So keep in mind that the characters in Peppa Pig, whenever they're converted to Piggy, they don't exactly look like their original selves. Like, for example, here's Penny and here's Peppa Pig. Obviously, there's a big difference there in how they exactly look. So now the question is, what exactly would Wendy Wolf look like if she was inside of Piggy? Well, luckily, one of our friends actually already made that. So you guys know the Piggy custom characters game by Tenuous Flea. He's the guy who made the Billy skin in chapter 12. Well, he's actually already made Wendy Wolf into a skin, and check this out. I'm gonna put up the skin of Wendy Wolf, and as you can tell, it's very similar to Clowny. We have the giant pink fluffy cheeks, puffy cheeks. We have the giant black nose that she could easily cover up with a giant red nose cover, just like clowns do. And then guess what? Right on top of her head are two pointy ears that could easily be covered up by clown hair. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Well, KreekCraft, what about Wendy Wolf's tail? Wendy has a tail, and Clowny doesn't have a tail. What's up with that? Well, I actually think this one's pretty simple. I think Clowny, if it is actually Wendy Wolf, which I'm pretty sure it is, probably just put the clown, the clown. This one's actually pretty simple. I think Wendy Wolf simply put the towel in the pants. I mean, it's very simple. If you're wearing a towel, why don't you just stuff it in your pants? Problem solved. It's hidden. There you go, dude. I know a lot of people that actually do that well, I actually don't know a lot of people that do that IRL, but I mean, there's certain people that do dress up as furry animals, and they sometimes hide the tail in their pants, and that happens. We're not going to talk about that, though. But after going through every single Peppa Pig character, I am pretty sure that the closest answer we have to who exactly Clowny is exactly Wendy Wolf. But I want to know your thoughts on this. What do you guys think down below? Do you guys still think that Pony is in fact Clowny? Do you agree with me that Wendy Wolf could actually be Clowny in disguise? Maybe that's what Wendy Wolf has been up to this whole time, because she's not even in the game yet. So maybe that's it. Maybe that's the answer. And of course, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Like I said, we are going to be playing through all the Piggy stuff today with the brand new update that's going to be coming out today. It's going to be awesome. We got 3 new cutscenes. We got 2 new skins. It's going to be amazing. So make sure you're subscribed for that. And of course, keep using star code RealCreek when you're buying your Roblox. Buying your Roblox Premium helps me out a lot. Allows me to just buy all these Roblox codes. See out you guys. So thank you guys so much for that. But as always, stay safe and keep playing some video games. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching.